You turn this thing on and bam, now you're connected to a VPN. But what does this freaky yacht thing even do? How does it work and why is it even useful? Okay, let's slow down a bit. A VPN, or a virtual private network, is something that keeps your connection between the device and the internet secure and encrypted. Encrypted meaning that all your data and information gets scrambled into a secret code that no one else can track or read, especially hackers and your internet service provider. Imagine it like this. You're driving down an open highway where everyone can see you. Whether you're watching a YouTube video, sending a text, or logging into your bank account details, anyone near that highway can see what you're doing. Now turn on your VPN, you've just unlocked the secret tunnel. Now every time you surf on the web, your data is getting sent straight to the VPN clients first, and they encrypt everything and send it to your ISP. And that data reaches the VPN servers, which is in whatever country you picked, and they forward it to the actual site. Once they receive the data, it is sent back to your device, decrypted, do the same process, but in reverse. That probably seems very confusing. So to simplify it, the VPNs are basically pretending to be you. How awesome! This means that nobody else can see what you're doing because it's a secret, you know? VPNs are especially good at hiding your IP address, which is a bunch of numbers indicating your general location. Depending on the country you choose to connect to, the internet will think, aha, that's where you're located, and recommend you a bunch of the local content. Say you connect to a Japan server. Now your ISP thinks you're located in Japan, allowing you to access a bunch of Japanese exclusive anime, which comes down to another trick called spoofing. For example, my school Wi-Fi has blocked a bunch of social media apps to keep the students away from them. But all you really need is just a VPN. Now my English teacher can't tell if I'm writing my essay or playing Grow a Garden. They are also pretty useful if you're in a country that has a firewall, blocking your doom scrolling addiction. Just connect to a country where the app is allowed, like the US or Canada, and magic, you can continue doom scrolling. This, friends, is called obfuscation. Are there any downsides to these things? Well, they do make your internet a bit slower, because the VPN needs to do extra work, but usually this is unnoticeable. It doesn't protect you from viruses or scams, but only your privacy. And in some countries, it can be strongly restricted. But the biggest problem? It costs money. Not assuming that you're broke or anything, but most of you probably won't spend $50 a year just to surpass a TikTok ban. There are free ones, I've tested them and they do work, but these are usually unsafe and spam you with tons of ads. But if you really want one, and also don't want to spend too much money, I recommend getting it with a friend, as most VPNs allow for multiple devices. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!
Yahoo!